Hello, hello. How is everyone tonight? Oh, shoot, I forgot. How's everybody doing? We have 3 people. How are you, Carol? Hey, Cian. What's going on? Y'all, we got a lot to cover tonight. We got a lot going on. We'll give it a few seconds and let some other people get in here. Hello, everybody. Please like the video as you come in. Hello, everybody. Like the video, honey. Hey, mother of 6. Hey, Velocity. Velocity, you here early. Trinity, hello. Hello, Tiffany. Girl, yes, you got here super early. So early. Yes. Honey, I feel like we got, hey, Sarah Fonda. I feel like we got a jam-packed session. Hey, Dr. Meredith. I do feel like we have a jam-packed session. And I was going to start with, let me make sure this is still here. Because what I was going to start with, what did I do with that? Oh, gosh, hold on. It may not. Okay, it's here. Okay, let me go on. Y'all get it together, get your drinks. Let me make sure. I'm going to go over here and find what I need. Because, honey, we got to do this before it gets taken down. We got to do it before it gets taken down. Because, honey, baby, boo. I don't know if y'all been watching. There we go. There we go. Okay. I don't know if y'all been watching Love and Hip Hop. Hey, Brown Sugar Babe. Honey, okay, we got 23 people. We're going to give it to 3 minutes. So everybody get in the chat. What is that? Everybody get in the chat. We got a few minutes. We got 15 seconds. Okay. Make sure you like the video. Okay, y'all. So we're at the 3-minute mark. I cannot wait because this is very time sensitive. So I was going to start out with something else, but when I saw that, let me put some lip gloss on. You know we're going to talk about tonight, baby. I got my lip gloss. Y'all already know what we're talking about. I got my lip gloss. What's going on, you Nicki? Hey, you Nicki. What, Nicki? Hey, girl. You already know what we're going to talk about. But I got to get this time-sensitive information out first. Hey, Lady D. So, hey, Paradise. So, if you've been watching Love and Hip Hop, it comes on, Tuesday nights. So, last night, when it was on, the ladies were at a retreat. And Spice got into it, stay into it with Bam, because, they did some disses back and forth with each other. The song 11 from both sides, before the show started. So last night, they was talking about how Spice was at her concert and she was having the people to make this chant towards Bambi. So then, what's her name? Ashley had said, what does this mean? And then they was like, basically means F your mom or something, right? So they got into a big fight. And then Spice said, you mad at me because you want my man. I was like, Spice, that's a bit much. Like, why would Bambi want your man? That's real crazy to me. And then she went on to say that she has a video. I have a video in my phone where you was talking with him with his shirt off. Child, let's look at the video. Let's look at it. Wait a minute. Let me find. Hold on. Let me go back here. I'm sorry. Let me share my screen. Hey, Britt Ivy. Hey, Nakia. Lady D. Y'all, let's get into it. I can't play the music, but y'all can just see what's going on right here. Okay. So let me read what it says. I'm gonna read it to you while y'all watching it. Now, I was trying to figure out, I was like, who is that? What is that? Uh-oh. So the song that she put on here was Ludacris H.O., right? So she said, I will delete this soon, but my besties keep asking me for this video. Let me see if I can make this video just a video and not take me off the screen. Uh-oh, I don't want that. Ooh. Girl, what is the video? I need the video to be big. Full screen layout. There we go. All right. So it said, we'll delete this soon, but my besties keep asking me for this video. So here you go, since they couldn't show it on TV. This is what it looks like when you try to be nice to people, not know that they are secretly envy you because they want what you have. Big teeth and big gums was caught in a salon on FaceTime with my ex. That's exactly what Spice said. She was like, you were on the phone with my ex and he didn't have his shirt on and blah, blah, blah. She said, you thought the roster was going to treat you the way he treated me? By the way, I got this video from last year, October, and I watched her behind laugh in my face and I didn't say anything. But wasn't you engaged in October, or do you do polygamy? I'm sorry. H.O. Pathetic, thirsty. This is the real reason Bambi don't like me, child. Child, so Bambi, as you can see in this photo, Bambi right here is looking at Spice's man in the nail shop. Just what Spice said. Oh, thanks, sis. Thank you, Sin. I appreciate it so much. This is Spice's ex, and allegedly this is Bambi. So I was looking at the tattoos, and I was like, the tattoos seem to add up. So Spice was not lying when she said that you were leaving. Where you going? She said I was leaving. So that's Spice ex right here on the camera, child, on the FaceTime with Bambi while she at the nail salon. So somebody is in the nail salon filming Bambi while Bambi is getting her feet done and watching allegedly Spice's ex on FaceTime. That is crazy. Can you believe? I mean, Spice said this. Oh, let me see what the comments say, child. Hold on. This is Jesse Wu. This right here. This is Jesse Wu's comment. OMGGGG. But somebody said one thing about Spice, she always has her receipts. Brown Sugar Babe and Millie Chud. Child. By the camera person, the cold beer. One thing you are gonna have is your receipts. So Spice was not lying. Bambi didn't deny. You right, Kimmy? She did not. All she said is, I don't want nobody that you had. That's what she said. Now Kimmy is right. Bambi did not say that she was not on the FaceTime with her man. She did not say that. But she did say she would not sleep with somebody else. Hey, Alicia. That's all she said. Bambi is a mess. Oh my God. So there you have it. Spice is not lying, child. Ooh, Now what Bambi gonna say? Let me see if Bambi said something. Hold on, let me see if she said something. Because I'm sure somebody has sent this to her at this point in time. I know they have. Hold on, let me see. Bambi. Cause the band, what in the world? WTF? No, she ain't said nothing. She ain't said anything. He could have called the Bam. Cause see, the Bam said that she was working with him. She did say that. She said that she worked with him on a TV show. She definitely said that. He could have called her, and he could not, clearly maybe he didn't have a shirt on. Maybe they was talking business. We do not know the tech. We do not know what this conversation is because we cannot hear that. All we know is that last night Spice said that Bam was talking FaceTime with her ex while he ain't had no shirt on in the nail shop. And that's what we have right here. Now that is true. Now the context, whatever they was talking about, that we do not know. Hey, Sanjay. I'm sorry, Kimmy. Hello. He just said he wasn't. Yeah, all she said, she wasn't sleeping with him. That's all she said. Child, this is a mess. Okay. We got that out the way. Now let's get into some. Child, we got to get into it. We got to talk about it. It has to be talked about because this is what we do. We have not seen Big Ari pop up on anything since, was it last year? Because I said he usually bring her out in October, like around by Halloween, and she was still out in November. So I think maybe December is the last time. I'm just gonna say December, the last time we heard from her. I don't know if that was last year when he went to that thing, introduced her to Nail and all that. So the infamous couple has popped out at the 100 Black Men event. And of course, we had what we had to say about it. But here's the thing. People have been asking, like, what is she doing? She is so excited to be with Martell because her caption is my man and me, right? Me and my man or something like that. And then, where is this? Hold on. Oh, I need to take this off the stage. Hold on. Let me stop sharing that. And then, child, the question is, do y'all think, hey, Miss Lacey, do y'all think that it's a possibility since Mel is gone? I don't even want to use Mel name in here in this sentence. So since one of the castmates have left, that it's a possibility they will bring Arionne on the show. I don't want to be disrespectful, so I'm not going to say her name. Do you think that? And they deserve each other. They look happy. They look good together. And child, when they had got to talking about coleslaw and all this, Martell went over there and got in the comments. Now, granted, he has not posted this on his page as of yet. I can't say that it's over there. Hold on, let me see. Let me check before I get to talking. Nope. Martell has not posted this at all. Isn't who an executive? Yeah, but she's not on the. Just because these people be having these positions don't mean they can't leave. You know what I'm saying? That means absolutely nothing. You can leave anything. She came on my live in what, wasn't it the new year we was on the live in January and confirmed it? Yeah. Yeah, but she's not going to be an executive now. She's done. No, he has not posted this, but baby, he got in these comments Child, Tiffany said CK would absolutely bring her on. Love and Marriage Huntsville is gonna and on its way out. Now, let me ask you this. Due to the fact Tiffany said it's on its way out, I'm going to be honest. I don't see, like, I'm going to watch the show. And I'm going to make an executive decision if I talk about it. How I talk about it. I really don't think Tisha gives anything. I know I'm not going to talk about nothing Kimmy doing. But I don't know. Anyway. But if Arionne Curry is on this season of Love and Marriage Huntsville, she will be the hottest topic on the show. It's not going to be Tisha. It's not going to be Kimmy. It's not going to be any of them. It will be Arionne. You believe Tisha will do what? Not her getting in the club 30 minutes before close. I love what Shayla said. Shayla done started already. Shayla said if Arionne Curry comes on Love and Marriage Huntsville, it'll be her coming on now. It's like getting in the club 30 minutes before they close. Ooh. Child. That would be, I could see it. But if they get her on there, I could see them trying to pull off another one. Because this is what I will say. This is season 10. And I felt like he was trying to make it to season 10. Because from my understanding, when you get to a season 10, you can have it syndicated. Hey, Lori. Lori, we gotta get it together, girl. We gotta get it together. Let me know what you're doing this week. So, Shayla said, name one person checking for anyone you named. I think I'd rather hear from Jalen first. So, Martell got in the comments after the people was going off on Arionne because, you know, they did the same everything going off, right? All these broken and mostly single women on here. Baby, we gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. J Kids. Love wins always. Then he said, oh, you're looking very beautiful too. So it's safe to say that this is her man. It is safe to say that. Even after everything that has come out, all the tapes, all her talking about Martell, he don't have no business acumen. He's not even selling no wine. He got to have something else outside of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Child, baby, we gonna make it. But you know what I said? And I could be wrong about this. Arionne is all Martell has, and Martell is all Arionne has. Because at this point, I think if a woman would fool with Martell, it would be to make Arionne mad. It will only be that. Because I can't see any functioning citizen woman that wants something for herself would fool with Martell Hope. At this point, I feel if any woman would fool with Martell, it would be to just make Arionne mad. And Arionne, although she only got 2 kids, she can't be with anybody else because it's so much out there. She has so much out there. After, she said 1,000 years. After a whole decade of being a side chick, you know, you find, you know, like you didn't really win because it's not like he packed up and left to come to you. He was given to you. You know what I'm saying? And when he was given to you, you still did not have him like that because he went on to have at least 3 other relationships before we get to, baby, we gonna make it. Now, I think Martell is not a strong man mentally So a man who is not strong mentally has to have a weaker woman so he can seem as if he is dominant. And that is what we have right here, people. He is not a prize. Not by at all. They absolutely do. Not on the cartoon. Child, Alicia said they absolutely belong together on the Cartoon Network. Thank you, Meredith. Dr. Meredith said they are a feral batch of desperation. They are literally relishing in a dumpster of celebrating. I feel like they belong together. I feel like they found each other. I hate the way it happened. I hate that he has destroyed a marriage, children. I hate that. But here it goes again. If he had been cheating with 20 women, it probably would have been better than just one. He didn't call her a peasant on national television and has rung across America. And she stood 10 toes down. So, hey, it is what it is. But look at this, y'all. I got this too. Hold on. I got to take something down before I put something up. Hold on. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, yes, I do. I do have to take something down. Hold on. What can I take down? Okay, I'm going to take this down right here. I'm going to remove this and let me put this up. Child, because somebody sent me this right before we got ready to go live. Child, look at this. Uh-oh. So this is from Joe White over there on Facebook. Huntsville is so small. Not I just met Arionne Curry, a.k.a. Coleslaw. My girl is in nursing school, baby. Hashtag LAMH. Go ahead. The new Mrs. Holt. She's so beautiful in person, too. Child, she done went back to school. That's why we ain't heard from Arionne. She in them labs, baby. She trying to get them labs together. You remember what she told Tasha K? Tasha, I couldn't. Wait a minute, let me get my lip gloss. Tasha, I couldn't keep all his secrets and just go to class. So I just stopped and I just started selling clothes online. Baby boo. Somebody has seen her in class. People have been asking, like, what is she doing? What she go to school for? He said, my girl is in nursing school, baby. If she in nursing school, that's good. Child, please. Arionne, I'm going to tell you something. One thing about it, if Arionne come over this way, she know I'm coming back over her way. You know that. So she said a long time ago she gonna leave me alone. She wasn't gonna give me no more. Because that time she put me on her live. She put me up on her live. And I put her up on one of mine. So she done with me. She said she can't give me no more 15 minutes. So she pretty much done with me. You know what? If she is in nursing school, I think that is great because she needs to have something at some point to show for herself. Like, it's important that she has something because she hasn't had anything. So, Arionne Curry, somebody has seen her in nursing school. And Huntsville I can see them running into her. So she went back. I don't know. She gonna have to work, Lori. She gonna have to work. They rate, like she got to work. Martell ain't bringing it in like he used to. Martell has had a significant amount of his money cut off. Child. All right, let's go on to a little bit more Love and Marriage Huntsville news before we finish this. So y'all know I told y'all about Marquez. Marquez is a hero in Atlanta. because he helped a police officer tussle down a man who had a pum pum, and he ended up okay. So Marquez had a good surgery because if you notice, his arm folded over with this black glove on it. I'm guessing this is the one he had surgery on. I don't know when he took this photo, but he says here they stopped me and said, "I'm their hero. Can we get a pic? Grateful to be honored, but I just say I'm human." Okay. What y'all think about that? Now he paid for the pic. Jill said Martell and Arionne about to be Kimmy and Maurice too. So Marquez is a hero in Atlanta. Absolutely. And let me tell you the part that's to pick me, Sandra. Look, honey, when I was reading this the part right here. Grateful to be honored, but I'm just saying I'm a human. Just say thank you. Just say thank you. Girl. Apparently, he walk around town and try to find people to help out. Apparently, he's a community hero. You need to go over there and help the dentist with her campaign. See what district he in. Yeah, look, wait a minute. Wait, look what Alicia said. Hold on, y'all. Alicia, I felt this. Girl, when I saw that, I read it. I don't know how you sound, but I read it in an elevated voice in my head. Girl, I heard you. I hear you. I hear you. Hey, Lisa. She said Marquez will milk this until it's cottage cheese. Let's see. Hold on, cause you about right. Hold on. Let me see. No, he still got it up there on the page. He still got it up there. But you're right. He'll milk it to his cottage cheese. Mm-mm. He Batman. Jill. Y'all look at Jill question because here it go right here. So why was he not at work in the middle of the workday in downtown Atlanta? That is a great question. Then not Glamour Girl talking about some who is Marquez. Do you really not know who Marquez is? Marquez is the husband of Trish who lives with her boyfriend Ken. That's it right there. Oh, Kimmy, that's it. Kimmy said he cosplaying as a vigilante. Let me stop. I'm gonna get off of here. People look at this replay, they're gonna be mad. I know Melachana don't like him. I don't dislike anybody. Child, he trying. I don't know. Hold on. Thank you, Mother of Six. Mother of Six said, my soon-to-be ex-husband has got himself a big Ari. She got my phone number and stalked me via text for 4 months. I couldn't believe her over his wife. I couldn't believe her over his wife for 26 years. They are both toxic. Good. You were married to him for 26 years? Oh my God. The natural nerve. The natural nerve, Mother of Six. Yes, honey. This is Trish's husband right here. This is Trish's husband. As far as we know right now. We don't know if the divorce is final. And Trish is living at home with her boyfriend. I didn't mean to say that. go watch the Superman movie, girl. I gotta go watch it. Jill said he just saw the new Superman movie. Hey, healthcare workers. Mother of 6. Oh, wait a minute. You said your soon-to-be ex. And she stalked you? Oh, my God. Found out the girl lived a block. Hold on. Y'all, let's get these likes up. She said, found out the girl lived a block away from me. I drove in the middle of the block and started screaming, does anyone know Kim? Oh my God. You had a Wendy Williams situation. I gotta go watch Superman. She said she think they met at the gym. Hey, Gail. Hey, La. Girl, no. I'm so sorry. I don't, clearly this is, I hate that you've gone through what you're going through, but I'm sorry that you're going through this, but it's good that this is over. That is crazy. Woo, honey, let's get off of this because Love and Marriage Huntsville bring out, let's remove him. Let's go. Let me take this down and put something else up for the studio. Hold on. Let me see. That's a Kroy Biermann. All right, let's talk about this. Riley with a man, child. Riley Burruss and her boo. Now, Candy was on Watch What Happens Live, and of course, like you can't see his face. And then Riley was like, I didn't think this would be such a big deal. Hey, Jay. Really? Riley? You know it's to be a big deal. Your mom is a housewife. You're on Bravo. We've never seen you with a boyfriend. We see you with all these people. We see you a little tipsy on television. And you wouldn't think that we would want to know that you had a dude? But I love it though. I know. She said keep life insurance on him. Lord have mercy. Riley looks fantastic. She looks great. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, y'all, let's talk about this. Let me move this from the studio. She said, woo, child. Let's talk about this. I'm so glad this happened today. Thank God. She is the taller version of her mother. Thank you, Jesus. Riley is a beautiful girl. I like her. I like that for her. I love that for her. Former President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama shut down rumors that they're getting a divorce. There hasn't been one moment in our marriage where I thought about quitting my man. I have become a better person because of the person I'm married to. I don't know why people wanted them to be apart so bad. Like they would claim he was going with who? Not Jennifer Aniston, but Jennifer Garner. Yeah, he is tall. They claim he was going with Jennifer Garner, and he was just out of there. Just because Michelle didn't go to a couple of things. I can understand why Michelle didn't go to those couple of things. She don't necessarily see it for the person, one of the people that's going to be there. That's right, honey. Michelle said, that's my man. I nothing ever made me thought about quitting my man. My man was the president of the United States, the first black president. Regardless of what you thought about him, where else she gonna go? Girl, yeah, they said he would go. No, it was Jennifer Garner, not Jennifer Aniston. It was Jennifer Garner, the one who used to be married to Ben Affleck. I'm so glad they cleaned this up. I'm so glad they cleaned this up. I was like, why would people say something crazy like that? Girl, yes, they said he was going with Jennifer Gardner. Hey, Heaven. I was like, that is why would y'all want them to be apart so tough? Like, just want them to be apart so bad. But I'm so glad she came in here. He said, he had heard it. He said by the time it got to him, he was like, where did this come from? Girl, yes, they had all kind of stuff out just because she didn't go to a couple of things. She didn't go to Jimmy Carter's funeral. She didn't go to. She didn't go. Did she go to the inauguration? No. She didn't go. It was a couple places she didn't go. Yeah, whoever been at. Yeah, Gardner, Ben Affleck's ex-wife. Hey, Tammy. I read a list of pre-orders. Not pre-orders. I know that's right, but I'm glad that they got this out of the way. I'm so happy. So let me remove that. So we talked about that. Let me tell you something I'm proud of. I am so proud of her. I love JT. I absolutely love JT. I think the best move JT ever made was to get away from Carisha, and she is just shining. JT is on front row at all of the fashion shows. She is in Paris. She's in London. She's hanging out with the girls. Do you understand what I'm saying? And now she has this partnership with MAC and this lip. I think we've all had this lipstick, this lip liner, and this lip gloss at some point, but she put this all together and it's beautiful. I am so proud. I love JT. I think JT is a very wonderful, gifted rapper. I love to hear her. And she is getting to the bag and she is doing her thing. And like I said, the best thing for her to do was to leave Carisha alone. That was the best thing. And I know JT knew what was going on and knew something into it. Yeah, she will spaz out. She will lose it. She will lose it. But I'm just glad she got from Carisha. I'm just really proud of her. She's just doing so good because I remember I watched the documentary when they picked her up from jail. And I can't think of the name of the song. If you know it, put it in the chat. But it's the song that she was working on in the van on her way. Like she had her hair braided back. She didn't have no makeup. She didn't have nothing. And then she was trying to get herself together. That song was amazing. I got it downloaded in my phone. I thought it was great. Who is Marine coming? Wait a minute. I know Nicki been talking about Rock Nation. I know she's been doing that. Nicki, I don't know what the hell wrong with Nicki, child. Hey, Mills Red Phone. Child, they been get lip fillers. Would you look at Sierra, honey, on Love and Hip Hop? Sierra lips so big. I looked at them last night. She looked like one of the Bratz dolls. They gonna take over her whole face. All right, I'm happy for JT. All right, who else I'm happy for is this fella right here, because he's getting ready to live an honest life. Kroy Biermann. Let me see. Kroy is. It said there is no shame in honesty in an honest day's work. Why is this right in the way? Why that's in the way? Hold on. I need that off of there. Kroy is a crane and rigging. He's in crane and rigging sales. You can see that, right? He looks like one of the dudes that works on a crane and does rigging. I know I work in a field where men do that. And Kroy looks just like one of those men. Girl, I just have some nuts today. I have some mixed nuts. He does have that look, right? He looked like he have on like a hard hat and boots and gloves. He climbs up in a crane and just moves stuff around all day. You know, the riggers, they usually do this and they have it so you can direct it in. I can see Kroy doing that. Child, Kim ain't working nowhere. But what I did see was Kim on, she was talking to one of those botch doctors, and she had a revelation because there was a black lady on there. She's a counselor, and she was telling her, she was like, you know, you probably had problems like your family never talked about how smart you are. They always talked about how beautiful you were. And with you doing all the surgeries, you've passed that on to Brielle. And your daughter has had a bunch of surgeries. And, you know, you're not letting her shine where she could. But, and then she started crying because she said, I never thought about it like that. Dr. Spirit. Yeah, girl, he can make a lot of money doing that. You know what? Kroy, I know Kroy is pissed at Sheree right now because Sheree is the very reason that Kroy and Kim got together. And if Kroy had not been with Kim, even if he had gone on a little further with the Falcons, or if that was going to be his destiny to be let go when he was let go, he still would have been okay. And on top of that, Kroy would have had some money. You saw it, Sanjay. Like it was like profound, right? Girl, no, honey, ain't nothing cool about the crane. Oh, Jesus, you got to climb up so high to get in them things. At least the ones I see, I'm like, Well, you know, I know there's ones on the ground, but I'm thinking about ones at the nuclear plant. Oh my God. Kroy looked like an assistant supervisor at Home Depot to bring that deer meat. Deer meat is good, baby. You get it cooked just right with a little mustard, a little mayonnaise on two pieces of light bread. Best sandwich ever. Turn to a grilled cheese with deer meat. Yeah, Sheree has poor judgment in men for other people. But I think Kroy, without Kim, would have done well because Kroy would have had his money. Even if his destiny was to be let go of the Falcons when he was let go, he would have had his money because he tried to make Kim save. He does. He does. He does need some help. But I know for a fact that he is happy to be a crane rigging salesperson than to be fooling around here with Kim. And Kim need to ask him for an application because she needs to work too. So I'm happy for Kroy. So let's get Kroy out the way. Let's take him down. What's next? I'm going to take this down. I might bring that back up later. What's this? I don't know what this is. Oh, Shaquille O'Neal. RG3, he let RG3 have it. He said, I'm going to punch you in your blanking face. RG3 has come on here. He has talked about Angel Reese so bad for no reason. You know, they have a different color mother, but he's black, so his children are black. And Shaq is not playing. Shaq said, do not play with my Angel Reese. And he also said that he has talked to Angel and, you know, like he's told her don't say anything, so she's not talking. Oh, did she say that on Watch What Happens Live? Because I haven't seen Watch What Happens Live. I'm going to have to go watch it. Ooh, girl. When Shaq pulled them shades off, he said, I need you to see me when I say this. I need you to understand where I'm coming from, and it's coming to you. I'm bringing it to your doorstep. Say something about her one more time. Say something about her again. Oh, Jackie does not want to. Oh, we're gonna talk about it. Lisa, do me this favor. Circle back and remind me to talk about Jackie and Chantel. Okay? Please circle back. Because I need to get through these topics, and I promise we're gonna talk about that. Because I do want to talk about it. But let me keep going. But don't let me forget. But Shaq dropped the mic, he dropped the shades, and he gonna drop them hands if RG3 keep on talking about this baby. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about, Lisa. Yeah, he said keep his. That's exactly what he said. Keep his angel's name out of your mouth. Get him, Shaq. Get him. Okay, we got Shaq out the way. Y'all, let's go to some housewives. Drew said, collecting checks and chasing rest. Meanwhile, you're still out here chasing a peach. Who was she talking about? Who was that? We're going to get into it live. We're going to get into it. Who is Drew talking about? I know Mel's red phone. Yeah, that's what it makes. It makes all of us mad. Oh, she talking about Ralph. Oh, Tammy said Shamia. Cause let me tell you something. And this is just what I think. Not taunting Kenya. I feel like Shamia just needs to not be on the show. I'm good. I'm good with Shamia not being on the show. I am fine with that. I'm okay with it. She can go. Keep Angela. Maybe Kelly just to rile the girls up. Drew can go also. Not she always trying to represent. I thought her and Kenya were fine too. I thought that because she the one that allegedly gave Kenya the information. I don't know about Drew. I just don't know. I think Drew is beautiful. I think she's talented. But and I know people like Drew because people like, why you don't, I like Drew. I don't dislike, I don't know these women. So I don't dislike anybody. It's just how I see it in the show. I know what the Housewives used to be. And she's not giving me that because Drew has a storyline. Do y'all hear me? Drew has the potential to really be up there, but she just won't do it. All these little, she taking all these little jabs and stuff. Stop doing that. Simon said it was cute, but come on with something else. Cause what him downstairs doing? Cause you eating steakums today? Is it ribeyes? Well, like what you eating today? Mother Six said Drew is a poster child for two-faced people. Yeah, she can't be talking about Brit. Oh, not Dollar General, girl. I said great value. I call it great value, Drew, honey. Oh, yeah, the props. That's like, it's done. Like, you've already done that. Ugh, I can't with Drew, y'all. I simply cannot with Drew. Let me see. I'm sure I got another housewife situation going on. Because, hold on, let me make sure. I know I got a housewife situation. Hold on. Because where is it? Girl, where's my housewife? Hold on. Nicki, Clarissa. Hold on, y'all. Let me find what I'm looking for. I'll be right back. Let me find what, I'm not gone, but let me just find what I'm looking for. There we go. There we go. Speaking of housewives, let's get into Brit. Britt Edie says, as I close this chapter, I want to thank everyone who supported me, my friends, my followers, my amazing team, and everyone who defended my name. I decided to walk away from something that no longer serves me because I choose peace over destroying my mental. It's very easy to say what I should have done when most have not walked a day in my shoes. I choose me, and a lot of people can't say they choose themselves. I still have a lot of healing left to do, but you can't heal in the same place. I only owe myself to do what's best for me. My journey here is done, Britt. And here's the thing. I didn't understand that this was like, the nail in the coffin. I didn't realize that. I know that word on the curb is that, Bravo doesn't fire you. They give you the option of how to leave. So this is Britt saying her actual goodbyes, because we actually have not heard anything from her, because we just knew that she said she wasn't coming to the reunion. Yeah, Britt is best dressed. Now the people don't see it for Britt. They don't see it for Britt. I like Britt. I wish that she had done some things different, and I think she would have been a really great housewife. But here's the thing about Britt, and those who talking about bye Britt, here's the thing. You won't forget her. You'll never forget her. I said that about 6 episodes ago. 6 episodes in. You can like her, you can not like her, you'll never forget her. Never will forget her. She will be forever a housewife that people will be talking about. You see, what's his name? Don Juan, he can't stop talking about her. She is beautiful. She can put it on. She have good taglines when she ain't using nobody else's. I just hate she went the way she did. I felt like she was like getting into it with the girls. She said you could walk around in your own shoes. I like Britt. I don't know if she was able. I think she had so much family drama that it was hard. Here's the thing. When Phaedra told Britt that you need to have a charcuterie board and a little piece of champagne, she told her that too late in the game. If Britt had started out like that and we got to know her like that, like when Phaedra called and Porsha and Cynthia over her house, something like that should have happened in the second episode. You know what I'm saying? So we could have got to know her. All we knew about Britt is that she had problems with her family, and she and her husband was locked in. And she didn't come off, and I like Britt, but she did not come off as a girl's girl. She just didn't. Because my sister is my sister, and I don't care who it is, and can no man take me away from my sister. And I just felt like y'all been through a lot. Your father has passed. You've gone through this. You got to move your mother in. I'm not now, Tammy. I'm with you when you're right. I can say it because I watch it. I watched the show on both sides. She did want Kenya's approval, and there were moments when you could see when she was at the bank and Kenya walked in and air hugged Drew. She actually physically hugged Britt, but Britt was like waiting for her to come around the corner. And I was like, wow, Britt, you need to pull back a little bit. But I will say this, you won't forget her though. You won't forget her. She came in and she put her, but she looks beautiful. Her dress is everything. Everything. And if she had gone to that, she would have been best dressed, and it would have been Shamia. That's how I see it. It would have been Britt and Shamia and Porsha. That's how it would have rolled up for me. So, but now Britt is officially gone, so we'll just have to see her when she posts on Instagram. Let's keep going. Let me take down Drew. Hold on, who's next? So, Clarissa Shields refuses to conform. I don't dress like them. I don't wear my hair like them. I don't like their men. We know you don't dress Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me be objective. I think Clarissa is learning how to be in this life. I was so happy when she got a stylist. I thought she was beautiful. I thought everything she did was right. Her hair was beautiful. Her outfits were good. But she's just a girl who has to have a stylist and let her vision come through. Because I don't know who them is, CC. I don't know who them is. I have no idea. But one thing about her, she don't want to do nothing but tussle. She want to tussle all the time. She doubles down on wanting to tussle with Layla Ali. If Mike Tyson can fight Jake Paul, why y'all scared for her? She said that she had talked to her people about getting things together and getting the money together so she could get in the ring with Layla Ali. Layla Ali, I don't think she wants that. I don't think that's what she wants. I don't think she wants to get in the ring with Clarissa. I mean, she's a woman of a particular age, so we don't have time for that. Let me tell you what I would love for Clarissa to do. I would love for Clarissa to go to the courthouse with Pap and get a divorce. That's what I would like to see. That's one activity I would like to see them do. Because this is just too much. This is too much. Yes, girl, she's retired. But you see here, if Mike Tyson 58 can fight with Jake Paul 27, I don't know why y'all scared for Layla Ali. What'd you say, 47 versus me? That's 30. Girl, ain't nobody trying to. And then she was in the interview talking about there's so many girls that I can fight. I can fight so many girls, but nobody wants to do it and blah, blah, blah. Like, girl, calm down. It's going to come when it comes. My goodness. And I don't know what her thing is. I just do not, I don't understand Clarissa. I mean, I didn't even really know anything about her. Like when they was talking about the movie about her life, I thought it was another woman that was older. I didn't know the movie was about her. I was like, oh, she that girl like that. I had no idea. I had no idea. None whatsoever. Hey, Tasha. Not a thing to prove. Exactly. Exactly. Hold on. Let me get this right quick. Because we got a few more things to talk about. Ooh, child. Porsha. Did y'all see Porsha's? Did y'all see? I'm not putting it up here, but did y'all see Porsha's free photos that she posted yesterday? That's why Simon out here talking about he ready to go. He filed a lawsuit for defamation because Porsha had made them comments about ED and stuff and all that. Child, Porsha came out and let the peaches loose. Do you understand what I'm saying? And her and Phaedra looked great when they were going to the Cowboy Carter. They looked fantastic going to the Cowboy Carter concert. Oh, they look good. Porsha knows she look good, child. Oh, I see why Simon mad. But Simon needs to let it go. He needs to let it go. He needs to let it go. Just let it go. Baby, look at them right here. Phaedra looks so good. She said that's Porsha birthday suit pictures, honey. She's ready for the streets and sheets with Lower Pepper said. Hold on. Oh man, it's my sister, my brother. Honey, now she ready for the streets and sheets with somebody. Honey, Phaedra I couldn't even put Phaedra picture up here the way she had her behind out. Honey, the way Phaedra was walking through the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, I said, go on, Phaedra. Go on, Phaedra. surely, I love Porsha's outfit. Love her outfit. Porsha looks so good. Yeah, I would love to know how many cowboy hats have been sold since Beyonce dropped Cowboy Carter. I would just love to know. Because, baby, they are out there. Do you hear me? Oh, I am going to do this. Hold on. I do need to say this. So I misspoke about the Real Housewives of Potomac cast trip. They're doing their last trip in Colorado, I believe, and not Salt Lake City. Because the person that told me when I saw TVDs, I was like, wait a minute, why you say that? It was like, oh, I get them mixed up. So I was like, I can't be reporting the wrong thing. So they're in probably Colorado for their cast trip, or not in Salt Lake City. It's one of the two. But they're doing their last cast trip. Let me see. So after this, y'all, I'm gonna go Nene talk with Peter today. I can't wait to hear how that worked. Yeah, honey, Phaedra ain't nothing to play with. Ooh, Phaedra is nothing to play with. Phaedra had it together. So I bet this conversation is going to be interesting if Peter allows her to talk. I don't know, and he may tell on this interview, but this is already pre-recorded. Like, he could actually be in right now because they did this interview like maybe 2 weeks ago. But I hope no, girl, he's not yet. Now he could be this week or next week, but not yet. But this was shot about 2 weeks ago. I know that for sure. So that conversation will be something I really, like I said, I really hope that he lets her talk. I really do. What do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about the daddy? What do y'all think about the uncle locked up? What do you think about the mama got locked up yesterday? This is a lot. No, Karen. I didn't ask about her today, but last time I asked about her, she's doing okay. She may be getting out early on good behavior. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't have a date, so. This right here was so scary, y'all. This right here was so scary. So, Jamal Smith, is his last name Smith? Is that his last name, Smith? Yeah, this is his last name. So, the baby, 7 years old. I went back and I looked at the video, and the baby was on his bike back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I was, when I was looking at the video, I was like, oh, why didn't they just get him? Like, if they were going to get the baby, why the baby done rolled down the street a whole bunch of times? Come to find out, the people who took the baby had been sitting outside the daddy's house all night the night before. The only reason that this happened is because they had been sitting outside the house all night. And when they decided to leave, that's when Jamal's father, Jamal Sr., pulled up. So when he's pulling up this way and the Jeep is parked this way, that's why the Jeep, they still weren't concerned about little Jamal. They weren't concerned about the 7-year-old baby. White, last name White, Jamal White. So they weren't concerned about the baby because the baby had been riding the bike all the time. So when they got ready to leave, the daddy pulls up. So he is driving along. The Jeep goes down the street and turns around. When the daddy parks his car right here in the driveway, the Jeep pulls up right here. The man gets out. The father jumped out over the door and into the house. And when I was talking about this, the person I was talking to was saying if they was some real deal Holyfield, they would have ran on up in the house. But they didn't. Because they didn't know if Jamal, the daddy, was going in the house to get something. So because they couldn't get the daddy, that's why they got the baby. That makes sense. I heard today that the baby back at home with the daddy, child. I heard the baby back at home with the daddy. He could still be with CPS. But anyway, so then they show the daddy run out. Now, he didn't run out with the keys to get in his car to drive to find his son. He gets out banging on the back of the car like they got my son. But then he wants to say, hold on, do I not have this up here? Hold on. Because I thought this was so crazy. This was so crazy to me. I hope I got this in here. Maybe I got it on my phone. Let me see, because I can do it quicker on my phone. He gonna say, where is it? Oh. He said, because he came out, he come out talking because people was talking about him. And he gonna say, HG, I ran in thinking they trying to rob me, not take my baby. Y'all slow, we both alive, and my baby tried to get away like I taught him. God had us the whole time. Obviously, I did right by my baby. He's safe. Because the people trying to figure out why you ran in the house and locked the door and left the baby outside for them to take the baby. Now, the uncle then got locked up yesterday. Nothing, they made sure we understood it had nothing to do with Jamal, the baby. And the uncle's name is Jamel because the father of Jamal and Jamel are twins. So the other twin brother that got locked up for, let me see what he got locked up for. Hold on. Missing Milwaukee boy found safe. Uncle charged in new video. Nobody was injured in the incident. It should be noted that Jamel White was not charged with his disappearance. He was charged with 2 counts of first-degree recklessly endangering safety. His bond was set at $20,000. He is due back in court on Tuesday, July the 2nd. And this right here says the Milwaukee Police Department said the 7-year-old was released to Child Protective Services. So at the time, yes, he definitely was with them. Now the mama, I don't have a picture of the mama. Do y'all need a picture of the mama? Where is it? Do I have her? Okay. Hold on. I'll put her up here. Hold on, y'all. Now the mama then got locked up. She done had a slew of lawsuits against her from loan companies. So she around here just borrowing money from loan companies and not paying the loan companies back. So they done picked her up yesterday. Because she got lawsuits and warrants for her arrest out there. So they picked her up yesterday because she around here taking money from loan companies. So she just going over there getting the money and not paying them back. Like, shortly after her baby gets home, this is what she's doing. That is crazy. And the daddy is crazy. Talk about this. He got away. He ran like I told him to. But anything could have happened to the baby. Then come to find out, the daddy. Hold on, let me get this for y'all real quick. Come to find out, the daddy is a rapper a little bit, right? And try to be in the streets. I saw somebody made a post, said something on my post, and I thought this was hilarious. They was like, that the streets ain't for everybody. That's why they got sidewalks. Because what are you doing? Y'all, let's get the likes up. Girl, yeah, the mama locked up. Hold on, here she go. Hold on 1 second. Let me get it to you. I'll get it to you right quick. That is certifiably insane that the mama done got locked up. Like 2 days after. Hold on. Here she go. Siobhan Williams was booked in Milwaukee County, Wisconsin for unknown. Now they say it's unknown. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, he rapping a little bit. Saying that she had. Hold on, let me find this. Let me find it. Hold on. I'm gonna find it so y'all can hear it. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Say her name. Say her name.
Hold on, let me find it a little bit. There we go. Hold on.
So let me get this straight.
Hold on. I'm going to this.
Jamal White.
Hold on. Here we go. So we can listen. This about the mom.
They're pretty much arresting the whole crew because now Jamal White, the 7-year-old who was kidnapped in Milwaukee, now his mother has been arrested, given no bond. Now it does seem like this is a PO hold. She has run-ins with the law. She's allegedly being sued by multiple of those loan places where you can go and borrow money. And it seems like that's what she's been doing and not paying them back. So she's been sued a few times by those companies, public record. But we know that the twin brother of Jamal White's father was also arrested, and so was Kroy Williams. Now, everybody who is attached to the family continuously comes online and says, this has nothing to do with that. Right? The brother didn't get arrested because he had anything to do with the son being kidnapped, right? And now they're saying the mom didn't get arrested because it had anything to do with the kidnap. Like, this is all coincidental, so on and so forth. Now, we also know that Jamal was in CPS custody, but now he's been released to family. We don't know who that family is. But this is just really sad for the son, right? Now, we know
he's been released to family. We don't know who the family is. This is coming from Dominic Speak on it. Dominic Speak on it on TikTok. Dominic Speak on it on TikTok. And you can go hear all of her, everything she has about it, because she got some other stuff she's talking about. Yeah, so she's good with it. I love it. So yeah, book for unknown, child. But they say she got some problem with the loan officers. Yeah, hopefully a family member with some sense. So definitely not with the daddy, because he clearly got some stuff going on. And here's the thing. I feel like the mom and the daddy know what's going on. But then when you know you got stuff, you live in your life like that, you've done things, people are coming after you. And you got little kids, it's a wonder that those people did not hurt his son. Yes, girl. It's a wonder that those people did not hurt his child, because that's how they think. Well, we can't get the daddy, we'll get the baby. And if they was real about what they was doing, it would have been a different story. So they better be glad that they had some scary ones with them, because that's what it was. That was horrible. The mama scamming a little bit. The uncle in a little bit trouble. The mama scamming a little bit. She in a little trouble. The daddy a little rapper, little gangster, whatever. Crazy. And they got this baby caught up in the middle of it. That's exactly, yes. This could have ended so horribly for their son. And then you talking about he ran just like I told him to do. He didn't run and get away. Hey, Wendy. He didn't run and get away. But just by the grace of God that they didn't bother him. And I'm so happy they didn't, because that could have been horrible. Let me see. Am I ready to move on? Let me see if there's something else I need to look at right before I go. Because I do want to talk about this thing in Vegas real quick. Hold on. AC. Yeah, Clarissa, Drew, Jamal, JT, Kroy, Layla. Nicki. What is wrong with Nicki Minaj, y'all? Do y'all know what's wrong with Nicki? Obama's federal Porsha ratings. The ratings were down for the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. Oh, y'all talking about everything. Nicki didn't. Oh, let me check this down. Nicki didn't fool around here. She didn't got into it with SZA. insane. We talked about Nene. I don't have too much to say about Nicki Minaj. But let me say this right here. So, y'all know how excited I was. Yeah, Nicki coming for SZA. 26 years, I'm going to jail. So sorry. Nicki, I mean, not Nicki, but Uno, I had got it. I talked about this Uno. I was so excited about it being on the casino floor in Vegas. But Uno has come back and said the Jasmine Band is reporting that Uno is setting the record straight after rumors starting lying about card tables for the game popping up in Las Vegas casinos. A rumor has come to our attention that there will be Uno tables on the casino floors in Vegas. Sounds wild, huh? The official Uno Instagram account posted on July the 14th. We hate to be the bearers of bad news, but the casino floor isn't ready for us yet. We've been told that while they do have tight security, it's not robust enough for Uno at this time. So there will not be any Uno in Vegas. I was so ready. Oh, girl, I was so ready. I had already said, I was like, I may show up a day early or leave a day late because we'll be down there for our meeting. And I was like, because I want to have time to sit at the table and play Uno. Because you fool around and get you a good reverse, honey. Ooh. A lawsuit in jail for the same thing is sad. Uno get a little rowdy. They not ready. Girl, you know how it can go? Everson Griffin, the football player, was removed from airline flight. What was he doing? Tussling? Wait a minute. What? She said somebody need to tell Nicki it's too hot to tussle, it's too hot to fight. Like, what is wrong with Nicki? And where she been? She need to go back where she came from. Because, girl, you just get around here. No, Jay-Z is not paying you no attention at all. Jay-Z is not paying you any attention or any money. So, hold on. Oh Lord, let me look at my phone because I can't see. Hold on. So, and right here, Nicki Minaj. Here we go. So she said, SZA said, Mercury retrograde, don't take the bait, LOL, silly goose. And she said, go draw your freckles back on, Buki. Liar, liar, pants on fire, sounding like a dead dog. Like, girl, what are you talking about? The girl said something about retrograde. And I was listening to Nosy Bystanders, and she was saying how SZA always talks about retrograde. Like, what are you talking about? Jackson State playing in Vegas, and I sure was with. Oh, that's right. Child, everybody Uno rules are different. I don't think Uno, because when I saw it, I was like, I don't know if they ready for that. Because that's just like having a real hit deal Holyfield Spades game at a casino. Baby, they're not ready. They are not ready. That would really bring Vegas back. Because people are getting fired in Vegas. She said, when I told my kids about Uno tables in Vegas, they were like, bet. Now they Poor. Like, where was Nicki? Nicki was doing good. It's too hot to tussle. Like, Nicki, you're going to have to go on somewhere with that. But let's talk about Basketball Wives for those who are watching it. Because I told Lisa to remind me, and we're going to come back around. Let me say this. I want to thank Sin. I want to thank Dr. Meredith, mother of 6, for your super chats. I totally appreciate it. Thank you so much. I love that. Thank y'all for supporting me and everything that I do. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for being here on these lives. I know y'all could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate it. So let's get into talking about Basketball Wives. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Somebody mentioned Maureen Comey, federal prosecutor in Sean Diddy Combs and Giselle Maxwell case is fired. Diddy Combs and Giselle. Maxwell case is fired. The Justice Department on Wednesday fired Maureen Comey from the United States Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York, where she most recently led the prosecution for Sean Diddy Combs. That's right, Comey. Oh my God. Comey is the daughter of former FBI Director James Comey, who President Administrator fired during his first term in office because he indicated the Russia investigation. Why did they fire the girl? I wonder why they fired her. Why do you think she was fired? I know, Pepper. SZA wasn't even talking to Nicki. That's why Nicki need to go back in the house. Everson Griffin deals with mental health issues. He has enough money to afford the best treatment. Oh, thank you, Sanjay. I appreciate that. All y'all my friends, honey. Because baby, when I don't get around y'all, I don't know what to do. I'll be like, where they at? I will, Lisa. I'll be there in July. Next July. I'll be there next July. Just remind me, because I will be there next July. I've been over Nicki. She is very disrespectful. I don't think. Oh yeah, he fired her father, Angela. It says right here, he fired her father during his first term in office because he initiated the Russian investigation. So he fired her father a long time ago. Ooh. Spice calls out Bambi for allegedly messing with her ex, but wasn't you engaged in October? Or do you play child? I knew it was gonna be something that's gonna bring back up. What am I supposed to be doing? Wait a minute. I'm supposed to be doing Basketball Wives. Hold on. I get thrown off so fast. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Basketball Wives. Here we go. Okay, so Jackie and Chantel. The Jasmine brand. Oh, let me take this down. I can take this down now. I'm finished. I think this is the last thing we got to talk about. So the Jasmine brand has reported that Basketball Wives will not have a reunion. This will be the first time they won't have a reunion. And people are speculating, like, what does that mean? Does that mean that's the end of Basketball Wives? But hey, Drina. Thank you, Blessed. I appreciate it so much. So and I know that my content on Basketball Wives, I've always said it. If it wasn't for Chantel, I would not watch this season. I am here for Chantel. I go up for Chantel because why am I going out? I'm here for it. But doing all that, I can also be subjective, objective, or see both sides. I don't know why they're not having a reunion, but I'm okay with that because what I don't want to see is Jackie and Chantel going at it. Now, a lot of you seem to feel like Chantel should not have come on her mother's show and acted like this. I don't think any daughter should act like this with their mother. I don't. But like I say, if that's all you see, then that's what you give back. I feel like Jackie and Chantel's relationship, this is Chantel being real in her relationship, and Jackie walking out is Jackie not being real. Because I feel like Jackie, when she get ready to pop her in the face next week, I feel like that's Jackie being real in their relationship. Now, I saw somebody say that Chantel did push Jackie first. But Chantel said, don't put your hands on me, and she pushed Jackie. I do not need to see Jackie and Chantel sitting across from each other going back and forth because that's going to take away from the whole thing. I do agree. Maybe this is not the place for Chantel. Maybe Chantel needs to be on a younger situation, kind of like they did. They did the Basketball Wives of Orlando. Maybe she needs to find her some more people to be around because this is too much. It is too much. Jackie is buck wild. And yes, Chantel is giving a full reality. Chantel is giving the full reality of the relationship that she has with her mother. Jackie is not trying to be that person on television, because you can't tell me that Chantel has so much angst in her and it's just her having angst, right? Takari, the other daughter, she got a problem with her mama. Clearly, Lil Doug got a problem because he on the phone talking to Chantel, and he's in agreement with Chantel. I just think it's best for them not to have a reunion, although I hate it, but I do understand. I don't want to see them go back and forth, because people were talking about, the article said something about Jen and Evelyn. Child, Jen and Evelyn is a kick in the bucket. We wouldn't even recognize Jen and Evelyn if it wasn't for Chantel and Jackie. Actually, Chantel and Jackie made me forget about Jen and Evelyn having beef. I forgot about it until the other night. I've been thinking it's time for Jackie to go. But the people love Jackie, honey. They love Jackie Christie. They love that crazy woman. Why would she want to talk about it on her talk show? If she won't sit here and talk to Chantel on the TV show, is it because it's Shawnee's TV show? She wants to talk about it on her own thing? But why would you want to talk about this situation with your daughter on a platform? We shouldn't even see what we're seeing right now. I can't take it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Hold on. We said, why would Jackie talk about it on her talk show? Yeah, that's so crazy. No reunion. Lamille says, good, no reunion. Can't take Chantel and her mom having issues. Letting Brittany G talk crazy to her mom. Never. Oh yeah, Brittany needs to stop. Brittany Renner. Sanjay Lady, you're gonna clean. Chantel should have never come on the show. Why are you putting family business out there like this? I mean, I like Chantel for the show. I like Chantel. I will say this. I like Chantel for the show. She's the only reason that I'm watching personally. But I do agree with what you're saying, Angela. Like, even if she did come on the show, like she telling Ty and she telling Jen to pick a side. They can't pick a side, because definitely Jen can't, because Jackie the only person Jen got to talk to on the show, to be honest. I feel like she been phased out. And Shannon and Chantel entering. Oh Lord, that would really get Jack under Jackie's skin. Because Jackie she's always cool till Chantel enters the room. She's always being Jackie. And once Chantel enters the room, she just becomes a mute. And she puts this ridiculous grin on her face, and she starts drinking something. And in 5 seconds, she's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm out. I'm gone. Y'all stay. I'm not mad, Brandy. I'm not mad at you, Brandy. I'm not mad. Go have a good time. Be close with Shanny. You know, all that stuff. All that passive aggressiveness. I can't. It is very sad. They can do a Basketball Wives Next Generation like Bravo. Yes, that would be great. Put Chantel on her own show, and Chantel, don't talk about your mama. Talk about everything you else got going on, because you done enough talking about your mama. We're done with the Jackie and Chantel show, because that's exactly what it is. Chantel, Brittany, and Denise, and bring a couple over from other cancel in Orlando. Yeah, but not the ones that made it boring. Tasha said, we know Jackie is the problem. Remember, she fell out with her bestie Sunday. Yes. That was tough, wasn't it? Child, that was something to see. Her and Sunday had it going back and forth, child. And it's because Shawnee's show. And yes, it's because of Shawnee's show. Why give the ratings to Shawnee if it's going to be seen? That's why she won't do it. That's the very reason why. Y'all don't forget to go to MillieChan.com's channel and shop. Do all your shopping, t-shirts, books, and everything. You cannot party with your kids. Not for real. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Lamille, this is the very reason. Lamille said, "Don't think Doug will be happy with this season of wife daughter getting into it." That's the very reason. I think that's the number one. I think that's the number one reason Jackie leaves. That's the number one reason, because Chantel wasn't even on the show. Y'all remember that episode when the girls, I don't know, was it Sacramento? The girls came up to Sacramento and Jackie cooked for them. And they were talking and going on. She said, "Oh, y'all be quiet, come Doug. Don't do that while Doug is here." Child, that's why she walks out of the room. Because she know Doug will have a fit. And that's why she was like, "So what, you gonna call your dad? Don't call my husband." And then she go get on the phone and call Doug. What is wrong with you, Jackie? I feel like Jackie is jealous of Chantel for whatever reason. I don't know what it is, but it's something. It's something. I don't think Doug knows about the mess while it's filming. He has no way of knowing. But like if he has a situation during filming and Chantel calls him, then I could see that. But he won't really know until it's on the TV. Yeah, they both need some intense therapy. Yes. 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 Chantel is the spitting image of her mother, and she has traits of Jackie. You know what I mean? That's her mother. She may be different about her kids, but that's her mother. She acts different just like she does if Doug is around. Yeah. Yeah, this is really none of our business. And Jackie is so wrong if she want to talk about this on a podcast or on YouTube. Like, I was like, how do the Jackie fans feel about Jackie talking about she want to talk about it on her YouTube? Like, I know people go up for Jackie, but you still going up and making excuses for Jackie in a situation like this? Because I was like, I want to see how they're gonna fix it, because they gonna fix it now, because they love Jackie Christie. But when Jackie said I'll do it on my TV show or my YouTube, that should have been put a bad taste in your mouth, because what are you talking about? Y'all have a volatile relationship on television. Why would you further expose this? You and her, y'all can't even sit across from each other and have a conversation. But we're going to see that next week. She said the Three Musketeers work. Brittany needs to take that aggravation for her mama to the therapist and stop projecting on Jackie. Now, that's exactly right. Chantel needs to probably get Brittany straight about how she talked to her mama, because even though Chantel talking to Jackie crazy, that is her mama. Because I can do it, but you can't, right? And she just kind of sit there, because I didn't like the way Chantel and Brittany were like celebrating when Ming said that they don't have no choice but to go with what Chantel said, because Jackie not saying nothing. You don't have no choice to take the Chantel side. I didn't like that. I was like, that's a bit much. She said, I'm mad that I've been defending Jackie this season, but I understand that Jackie does not want to go there with Chantel on national television with these ladies and that are not her friends. 100%. 100%. Because honestly, I've enjoyed this season because Jackie has not been allowed to be crazy Jackie. And I have no problem with Jackie leaves the room because I enjoy it. Because then everybody seems to have a good time. Nobody seems to really be in nobody's business. They put Brandy in her position and then she calms down. But I've enjoyed this season. Chantel's husband is probably still at home. She talked to him on the phone. I'm not even watching, and I know Doug is pissed. He is now. She said that's definitely the reason. Did you look now? Now look. Listen to this, Tiffany. That's a good question. Do you remember? Like she said for whatever time you did raise your own kids. She said that. So maybe Jackie, Jackie was falling up behind Doug. Doug playing basketball, Jackie didn't raise them kids. You see how she is? She go to every game. So how you gonna raise your kids and you on the road with your husband every game? Doug is just as bad if Jackie, if he says, if he's, Doug is just as bad as Jackie if he's saying back, sitting back and let his kid get abused, as they say. Yeah, I agree. I agree. He is just as bad. And Chantel will talk with Evelyn solo. Mm-hmm. Yep. Her oldest daughter has called Chantel out for lying on the show and using her experience in the storyline. Chantel was the favorite child. Okay. What's the difference with Chantel using Basketball Wives platform to? There is no difference. There is no difference. The difference is Chantel want to use the show to air it out, and Jackie want to use her platform to air it out. So Jackie don't want Chantel to use this platform to air anything out. Jackie want to be the one to air it out. See, it's constant competition with them. You see what I'm saying? Like it's just constant competition. Because when Ming said we don't have no choice but to ride with Chantel, Jackie was like, what? It's a constant competition with them. Yeah, Jackie thought it was a good idea to bring Chantel on the show and it backfired. Yeah. But I wanted to Jackie think about that. You know what I'm saying? Was there a moment that Jackie really thought about it? Like, I know me and Shani not in the right place. Because she came on the show pretending like they were in a good place. You know, over to the house with the grandbaby and all of that. And then Chantel sat here and told the truth and all that. She was like, but I was with Chantel. I'm gonna tell you, when Chantel was like, you coming over to my house to see my children, and you can't even talk to me. No, I'm sorry. Mm-mm. But she said the grandmother raised them. She had to. Because you know Jackie followed Doug as a coach's wife. Jackie needs to be present better. Yeah. She needs to present better. She needs to present much better. And I believe that's why she gets up and walks away. Mm-hmm. She said, I believe Jackie brought the grandma a home and the kids were with her 90% of the time. Because she was chasing Doug. I believe that 100%. Brittany is projecting she should mind her business. Britt is a troll. I agree. I agree with you, Dina. Dina also said, I haven't watched the season, just watching reviews. But Dina, you're right on point. Because Brittany is wild with it. Like she is just really letting Jackie have it. Because the title of last week's show, Dina, was Deadbeat Mom. Because when Jackie got up to leave, that's what Brittany was chanting. Deadbeat mom, deadbeat mom. So right there. Jackie wants to use her show to control. I don't think they thought it through. I don't think they thought it through either. I think airing it out on basketball, they have no control on what's aired, but if in her own platform. Yeah. I noticed Britt and Denise speaks up for Chantel, but Chantel never speaks up for them. I remember Jackie first came on the show too, saying because I just watched it, and Gloria was the one who brought Jackie onto the show. Gloria had got into it with Shani, and she had met with Ray. Is it Ray Caruth? Ray Caruth's wife. She met with Jackie and another basketball wife, and she was like, "I'm moving here now, and I'm going to hang out with you guys, because you know Chantel." You know, Shani was living in California. So I remember I just saw the episode. So I feel like Jackie. I mean, Jackie did, because ultimately they had to have come to Jackie to ask her that question. Like, do you mind if Chantel is on the show? And I'm sure Jackie was like, oh, no, Shannon could be on the show. I think it'd be good for her. I can hear her now, right? But I don't think it played out like Jackie wanted it to. Y'all, please tap the screen. Child, no, this is just a mess. I really hate it. I hate it like that. I hate to see Chantel go through that. I hate to see Jackie, because Jackie can't say that she's had a good season because she hasn't been there for any of the season. Because even though Ty came in and asked her to go on the boat ride that she was voted off of, because they voted, girl, they voted her off the boat ride, right? Even then, Jackie was by herself and Jennifer had to be with her because Jackie wasn't with the group, because the group wasn't with Jackie. The group had voted for Chantel. They had voted for Jackie not to even come. So she didn't have nobody to talk to, including Jen. Jen voted for Jackie not to come on the trip. Brittany is projected. She needs to wear blush. Child, she wearing everything now because she didn't took her job off. Chantel had motives to take over, become the queen, and replace her mother. A lot of people seem to feel like that. I feel like sometimes she really does want to get down to the bottom of it, but I think because Jackie is acting so passive aggressive, it makes her so mad and she just blows up. Because I think if Jackie acts the way she regularly acts with Chantel will be fine. But with Jackie, with this quiet, mute situation, Chantel don't know how to navigate that. Because you can't tell me that if Jackie and Chantel are at home and no cameras, you can't tell me that Jackie gonna walk into the other room. That's not Jackie. So now we're on the show. Jackie thinking about her husband. She's thinking about how she's showing up as a mother. She's thinking about what y'all thinking about her. So every time it makes it look like Chantel shouldn't be on the show because this is her mom's show. Chantel's taking over. Blah, blah, blah. Jackie is only walking out of the room because of Chantel. Because if it had been anybody else, Jackie would be jumping over couches like she jumped over at Brittany. That's Jackie. And I think that's what y'all be wanting to see, but y'all couldn't see that this season because Chantel got her foot on Jackie's neck. Yep. She trying to bait her to reacting badly, but I don't think Jackie gonna do it because she's scared of what Doug might say. Mm-hmm. You saw the clip? Yeah, that's what's after her mother yelling, "Don't touch me." No, that wasn't Jackie that said that. Now, that was Chantel that said, "Don't touch me," and then she pushed Jackie. Chantel said, "Don't touch me." Then she pushed Jackie. Because that was the whole thing. I was like, because people are going to run with the fact that she pushed Jackie first. But you have to go back and listen. Chantel said, "Don't touch me." And then she pushed Jackie. So I don't know if Jackie had touched her first, and that's where it came off. She took it off, girl. Girl, go over there to her page, Kimmy, on Instagram. Baby, she took it off. She got her full wig out. She said she don't need those things to help identify who she is because she knows who's in control of her life. She got these little skinny outfits she posing in. Girl, it's gone. Gone, honey. She's gone. Oh, yeah, it was Ron Artest's wife. Not who I said. Ron Artest's wife. Oh, Brown Sugar Babe. I love Evelyn for that. Evelyn said, "We are tired of you. Shut up." Ty was very messy for that, but I like her Ty too. Yeah. I don't want to see that. But listen, girl, I don't want to see it. That's why I said that's why they're not having a reunion, and I'm okay with it because I just don't think Jackie and Chantel can have a good reunion. But Chantel said, "Don't touch me," and she pushed Jackie, and Jackie turned around with her fist balled up. I think that's horrible. The fact that we saw that on a preview, I think that's horrible. I don't want to see that. That's why they're not having a reunion. I told y'all Denise, when she went on that trip in Vegas with them and she was on that thing with them going up drinking. I said, Denise trying to figure out where she gonna land in this situation. And she listened to Jackie, and she's in awe of Jackie, I believe, because Denise is like, she can't see how things can happen, and then Jackie can just come back like nothing ever happened. But Jackie is like Jackie is different. It doesn't look like Jackie was going towards her to put hands on her. See, that's the thing. I don't know what the scene was. We don't know what the scene was because everything is cut and edited, right? Because before, we didn't know that Chantel had said, we didn't know that Chantel had really pushed her. At least I didn't pay attention to the other night. And all I saw was Jackie brought her fist up. But see, now we hear Chantel say, don't touch me. And then she pushes Jackie, and then Jackie turns around. So I don't know what the scene is. So I'm not going to say because I don't know what happened. I'm going to have to wait to watch it. Because it seems like Jackie was leaving out of the room. So I don't know if they were sitting down. I know at one point they were sitting down talking. So I don't know how they got in the room together. So we just got to see it. I'm not going to say either way because I don't know. She said Jackie didn't touch her. Chantel is a Karen. We're going to see. I'm just going to see. I just know what she said. She said, don't touch me. And she pushed Jackie, and Jackie turned around. So she could not have been telling the truth. I'm just going to wait till Monday. Yep. You still don't put your hands on your mother. I agree. I agree 100%. I would leave. Hey, Dales, I would leave out so fast. I would never think of doing anything like that to my mom. But the thing is, I don't have no mama that would talk to me like that. I don't have no mama that didn't look out for me. I don't have a mama that wasn't there. So my experience is not Chantel's experience. I'm sure Chantel would love to have had my experience because my mama got my back regardless of whatever. And I know Jackie got Chantel's back, but it would never be nothing like that because I have too much respect for my mother. And I mean, because we were talking about this the other day. And I said, it's been some time I've been mad at you, but I let it, I just go on and I don't talk until I get myself together. Because I know my mama had said, my mama said something to me one time, girl, we had got into it. And I said, Mama, I want you to hang up on me because I don't want to be disrespectful and hang up on you. So if you would just please hang up so I can get off the phone. Because I couldn't say, I was so mad, girl. I was so mad. Nicki is on that. Yeah, she definitely on that. She definitely on that stuff. Yeah. But also hitting your kid is bad. Also balding even if that happens, like if turning around, I mean, is that just your first reaction to ball your fist up and go in her face? Like I said, they're going to sit down and have a conversation and somebody going to get knocked down. Hitting your mom is bad. Yeah, but that lets you know what happened in private. Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, Chantel had a different experience. When she talks to her brother, you can tell. When Chantel posted that about Takari and playing house, we was not ready for that. We were not ready for that. And that could be another factor the reason there's no reunion. Because who's to say that nobody's going to want to ask Takari about that post that she made? Jackie don't want that out here on TV. Because why wouldn't you ask her that? It's on the internet. That's where people get their information from nowadays. Everything is better on the internet. You get it from a content creator's page. You get it from their socials. And who's to say whoever the host is, they weren't going to ask that? Now, Chantel, you made a post. Your sister had brought up a post from 2017, and then you responded back, and you mentioned, she was asking you for money after you had a horrible pregnancy, a delivery, and then you mentioned something about something she may have done to you. Girl, they don't want that out there. You know that. I understand that. I saw that too, but I'm saying you don't know where they was or what was going on in their room before they got to that part. Like Jackie seemed like she was walking out of the room. They could have been sitting down in the back. I don't know. Jackie could have flipped her hair. I don't know. We got to watch it before because we all saw that. We heard Chantel say, "Don't touch me," and she pushed Jackie. But we got to figure out if Jackie actually put her hands on Chantel before she said that. Because I feel like Chantel does have some restraint, and I feel like she would not have done that had Jackie not had done something. That's just how I feel. I do feel like that. I feel like she gives Jackie as much as she can give her. So I'm just gonna wait till I see it. I'm not gonna say she did it. I'm not gonna say Jackie did it. I'm just gonna wait until Monday to see what goes on. I just looked at the clip again. Chantel said, "Don't touch me," while pushing her. Jackie did not touch her prior to that. But that's what I'm saying, Angela. We don't know because that's the only scene we saw. We don't know what they were doing in that scene. So I'm just gonna wait because that's just like they just in the room all of a sudden and it just happens. Something happened in that room. So I can't say, but we all heard this. We all heard and saw the same thing. So we'll see next week if Jackie actually did something. Because I just can't see Chantel just doing that. I really can't see that because she could have been the one upside Jackie's head. So I'm just gonna wait and see. Hey, Jackie Moreland. They slice and dice the scene. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because the way they put it, like that could be the last scene or that could be the first scene. Because before we see Jackie and Chantel actually sitting down together having a conversation. But I think Chantel gets so turned up because Jackie is over here acting a certain way and it's not familiar to Chantel. And that makes her angry. And then when we get to Jackie and Chantel in the room, Chantel got like a gold dress on. When her and Jackie talking, she got like a black outfit on. So we got to figure out what's going on in there. What was your favorite Evelyn line of the season? That was my favorite Evelyn line of the season. My favorite Evelyn line was she said, "I'm trying to find the F's to give," or something like that when she was talking to Brittany. That was my favorite. Yeah. She said she's had friends who had horrible experience with their moms, but would never hit them or go against them with their enemy. No, never. Ever. Ever. No, not my mama. I just gotta wait. I gotta wait to see. I think Miss Lacey, I have said this so many times. I think I said it on my review. Denise is in awe of Jackie. She is in awe of Jackie. She is just like Denise is like Jackie has turned up, and then the next day Jackie's like, "Hey, what's going on?" She just watches Jackie in amazement. I agree with you, Miss Lacey. I've said that so many times. Because she just can't believe that Jackie is like that. She was like, wow. She just comes in here like nothing's happened. Honey, she is Miss Lacey, I'm so glad I wasn't the only one to notice that. I always say that about Denise. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Now, Tammy, you're right about that. Now, one thing about it, if me and my mama into it, it's me and my mama into it. I don't need your help with me and my mama being into it. Because what you can't do is talk about my mama. Now, if I talk about my mama, that's one thing. But what are you talking about her for? I get that you my friend. Just stay over there and be my friend. But don't talk about my mama. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Brittany doing too much. I felt like Chantel should have told Brittany to just chill out. Like, what is wrong with you, man? Why are you talking about my mother like this? And then just because you got these problems with your mom, you need to get on the phone with your mom and call her and work that out. Don't work your stuff out with my mom with my mama. That's crazy. Girl, Brittany is no longer Muslim. She has been Muslim until she's not. She's not. If you go on her page, baby, she is not. She got a big curly afro and everything. She's not when it's convenient. She was Muslim all season, but today, what 7654? Was 4:55 on the West Coast? 4:55 p.m. July the 16th. She no longer is. Yeah, they supposed to be having a sleep. Is that what it is? Cause did Jackie look like she had pajamas on? La Mill, L.A. Mill. Jackie had pajamas on, right? Love you. All right, Sin. Good night. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go to my Instagram, child. Ain't no tell. Oh, hold on. Okay, Megan and Clay together. We talked about the lead prosecutor is fired. Colin Kaepernick under. Wait a minute. What you want me to look at? You want girl? Cause wait a minute. Cause wait a minute, y'all. Look what Peter Thomas said. Listen.
This gonna fuck you.
Listen.
But first,
hold on.
This gonna fuck you up. But when I got married to Cynthia, we got married on the show. I think that was the last shooting for the show, that 2009, right? And with the whole marriage certificate thing, I didn't know shit about it until we get the tape on the Thursday.
Your mom tried
but 5 months later, when you get the tape, they say, "Oh shit, why you didn't tell me y'all did this?"
Right.
You know, and then I kind of felt the way about it because it was a secret. I thought I was working with them.
Yeah.
By making sure the check come in the household. But I felt like at that point it was working against me. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like, oh, that's kind of fucked up. Because, you know, my parents was involved in that wedding. And my people are traditional people and they was insulted by it. You know, so right after that episode came out, we was only married for 1 year. In my opinion, the marriage was over.
Right.
Because she was deceitful. So she knew and she didn't tell me.
Well, she didn't do it. She didn't do it.
It doesn't matter. Your people did.
Yeah, her mom and sister.
You got to be accountable for that. Yeah. So.
But she was definitely fussing at them about it, you know?
Well, she fussed in silence because we live in the same house. We sleep in the same bed.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't think you were there when she was fussing with you.
No, she never said it. We wake up.
Yeah.
I remember
she probably was hoping
going to sleep with her and wake up with her, and you were talking to her when we went to sleep, and you were talking to her when I wake up. You talked to her more than I did back then.
Yeah, we talked a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Cynthia and I talked a lot.
Remember we used to be about that a lot?
Yeah, y'all did. Yeah.
But anyway, I felt like...
But it was all innocent.
Yeah. He said
it was all innocent. We just really liked each other.
I'm quite sure, yeah. I could see...
So... That's rich coming from Peter talking about Cynthia didn't have his back. Cynthia, I'm sorry, y'all, I had to switch over real quick. What are you talking about Cynthia had your back? The way Cynthia done put up with all your mess and all your endeavors and all the money she had lost fooling with you, and you talking about she ain't had your back? Cynthia should never have married Peter. I done got mad. Wait a minute. Hold on, let me get back to this, child. Hold on. Let me go back. I saw something and I wanted to address it right quick. Oh yeah, what Brown Sugar Babe said. Straight crazy when she said that. I would have turned around and said, what you say? Because Brittany is just taking all this out on Jackie, and she shouldn't. I like the fact that Chantel has somebody have her back, but you just, like somebody said, just have your back and be quiet. She said, I'm believing this is just a show because regardless of the situation with her mom, I can't see Chantel allowing anyone to speak to her mom the way Brittany does. It's got to, I don't know. I don't know. Brittany was Muslim for that rapper. Yeah, she was Muslim with Kevin Gates. She wasn't even married to him. Karen Gates, she wasn't married to him. She had like a ceremony. Jackie had on leopard print. Okay. Jackie had on leopard print pajamas. That's what I thought. I thought Jackie had some pajamas on. So I guess they went on and had it. You know what? Let me say this. This is a mess for TV. And Shawnee ought to be shaming herself for this. Because you want to sit here at the same time and look at them in Las Vegas as they go back and forth. And you tell me, Jackie, or whatever. And you put this girl on the show. But then you put this girl in the room. Now, not Shawnee, but Chantel don't come around like that. So they have a slumber party in Jackie's room. Chantel should have never gone to that. No, Jackie, she's not Muslim anymore. I saw Pete Davidson having a baby. I saw that a few minutes ago. I believe Jackie is a horrible person too. 100%. I think she is really. I think whatever happened in her growing up or whatever, she's not trusting. Jackie doesn't trust people. That's why she'll be on Doug's neck, right? But one thing about it, Doug gonna do whatever he want to do. I like the Nene Rouse for her friend. I forgot. I'm gonna watch Patricia. You got me saying Patricia. He is so emotional. Thank you, Mother of Six. Did you see the story about the American Idol producer and her husband that was unalive? Yeah, I think I saw that. I'm gonna have to look at it. Is Jackie a producer on the show? I have 5 daughters and 1 son. The parents are so heartbreaking. I don't know. I don't think Jackie's a producer on Shawnee's show. I don't think Shawnee would even allow that to happen. I don't think so, honey. No, I don't think so. Thank you so much. Cynthia got into it with her mom and sis right after that. She sure did. Cynthia's going broke fooling with Peter. No, I think Cynthia good now. Cynthia minding her business, and she says she just wishes Peter go on and get this over with. Like he was accountable for paying his staff. Yeah, he should have paid the staff and paid his taxes. I agree with Peter. Marriages between spouses. The fact that her mother did that and she didn't hold her mother accountable. No, yeah, Peter. Yeah. That is so rich of Peter. It is so rich of Peter. The way Cynthia has had his back. What did he do? Did he buy like a whole garage or something, or bought a car and just surprised Cynthia? And she was like, "What did you do that for?" Chantel was dressed up. That's what I'm saying, Angela. Chantel had a dress on with like one shoulder out. Jackie had on like some pajamas with an eye patch over her head or something. Looked like. I'm gonna go watch it tonight when we get off here. I'm gonna watch it again. They do keep bringing Jackie kids on the show. I think we talked about that. When did I talk about the Porsha pause? I talked about that on Sunday. I talked about on Sunday when we did the review, because I was trying to figure out that pause too. And me and Michelle talked about it on live yesterday. Michelle ATL and Brown was on live on TikTok, and I asked her about the pause, Lamille, and she said the thing is, Porsha had been knowing Simon. Simon wanted Fallon to be on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. So he knew about Porsha, and I think it was a conversation he was having with Porsha. So he knew Porsha because Fallon wanted to be on the show. And as you can see, Fallon still wants to be on the show because now she got Jalen talking about it. So I don't know. That's why Porsha, because see, I feel like when Porsha got up and hugged Drew, that was her way of shutting that down. I felt like when Porsha was talking about how she met Simon, she was like, look, I married him, I'm not married to him, and I'm done. She shut that down. That pause was crazy. No, he didn't have that energy. He did not have that energy. Well, I will say this, Dr. Meredith. Jackie does seem to be bothered or careful when it comes to Doug finding out what's going on. Now, she does do that. I ain't gonna lie. Because when them girls came to her house and they was talking. She said, "Y'all got to be quiet because Doug is in here." And when Shandy picked that phone up to call Doug, she said, "What you gonna do? Call your daddy?" And then she said, "You don't need to be here." And I have to agree with you. Maybe this is not the show for Chantel. However, she is the only reason I watched this show this season. Because I was out last season. I think I watched 3 or 4 episodes of Basketball Wives last season. Because I was done. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch it with Chantel. And it has been a good season. It's been a really good season. I really have enjoyed it. But maybe this is not the place for Chantel. Maybe y'all right. But I love how she keep her foot on Jackie neck. I love how she keep Jackie walking out the room, because that way the show can make sense. And it's not a grown, crazy woman jumping over couches and tables and at people. Because when Jackie jumped over that table at Brittany, like, that was dumb. Like, Jackie, you're 95,000 years old. Why are you jumping across a table over a woman who is half your age? That is crazy. You can't handle things just talking. And then when you jump across there, you ain't going to do nothing. Jackie ain't going to do nothing. I can't. Yeah, y'all, Chantel don't need to be on there. I agree with you. But I like her on there because she keeps Jackie out of the room for me, and I can enjoy the show. I was so happy Noah had a booking in Hawaii. He is so cute. But like Evelyn said, she see her grandbaby almost every day, and when she don't see that baby, she is on the FaceTime. There's no way. Oh, could you imagine Shanice telling Evelyn that she can't see her grandbaby? Evelyn would, whatever it is that she needs to do, she would do it. Yes, 95,000. If Shanice told Evelyn, I am not fooling with you because this is just not how I want my grandbaby to look back on this internet and see his grandmother acting, so you can't, she would quit. She would tell Shani, I can't come back. And now I'm going to tell you something. Evelyn would quit. And then, like, look how Evelyn is with Shanice. She would never act like that with her kid. She loves that girl. You remember when Shani called her a build a garden tool? Evelyn was ready to detach the ligaments out of Jackie's neck for talking about her baby. Jackie done spent her life running up and down this road for Doug. She ain't raised these kids. And now they resent her. And now they on TV showing it. It does. It brings it. But it's the wrong spice. Evelyn would leave. Evelyn would call Shani and say, Shani, look, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Now, I'm with you, Lady D. I'm with you. It's disrespectful. You're not wrong. You are not wrong by no means. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm cool with it because it's wrong. Because I would never treat my daughter like that. And I would never, it's so foreign to me because I would never think in my lifetime me and my baby would ever have a relationship like that. If me and my baby into it, what I look like sending y'all a StreamYard so y'all can sit here and see me and Leo go back and forth. That would be, y'all's perception of me would be crazy. You would think, like, what kind of mother are you? You would be devastated. You would be devastated if I said, y'all, I'm gonna send y'all a StreamYard because me and Lil into it, and I want to see what y'all got to say. And here's the thing: people would tune in, but even though you would tune in, some people wouldn't. But the people that would be like, I can't believe she got her and her daughter on here fussing on the internet, because that is crazy. That is crazy. But Chantel, no. It's in the Bible. You have to treat your parents right for your days to be long. It's in the Bible. I get it. But I'm with you. But I will say this, Lady D, she really needs to get Brittany together. Now she need to pull Brittany's coattail because I be like, hold up, that's too much. That's my mama. She may not have it all together, and me and her into it right now. But you be quiet. Brandy tells Chantel that she didn't want to be the reason why she. Yeah, she did. She did. Because another thing is, I think Jackie did the things on purpose, like sitting beside Brandy every time. You got to pick up on the little stuff that Jackie's doing too, because Jackie's not only just walking out of the room, she is fueling the fire. Because there's something about Brandy that doesn't sit right with Chantel. Jackie knows that. So every time Jackie comes in the room, she finds Brandy. I'm gonna sit by you, Brandy. Brandy, I came in here because I know you've had it hard. It's always that. Yeah, just pay attention to the little stuff that Jackie does. She's doing it on the slide. It's nonverbal. It's very nonverbal. So it's not like she's saying something or taking somebody's side, but it's just her actions. And they are driving Chantel crazy. Because Chantel's like, why are you always over there with her? Why are you always? Because she was over there when she was when Shawnee with Emily's birthday party. She was sitting next to Jackie. Why? So she was like, so not a V8 Bob. Yeah, I feel like Jackie was using Brandon as I feel like she always does that. And then at the same time, with Chantel trying to tell Brandy how Jackie talks about her, it kind of like falling on deaf ears because here Jackie is sitting next to Brandy. Brandy, I want to make sure you have a good time. Brandy, let me sit next to you. It's just those little things that she does. I know people probably don't see it because they love Jackie so they feel like Jackie is, but Jackie is still doing nonverbals in front of her daughter that get under her skin. And Jackie probably wants Chantel to act like that. So we can see Chantel being crazy and definitely not bring her back. But Chantel doesn't need to come back. Now, like I said, I'm here for Chantel. I think Chantel has made this show fantastic. She's made it great for spot on. 100%. Jackie want to sit there and she's very hypocritical because she was like, "Oh, you don't want me to talk about you, but you want to talk about me." But Jackie, you're in everybody's business. And Ming was like, "You always don't want to talk about it, but then you get up and walk out of the room. You know what I'm saying? You're here. You have to talk about it. It's too much." Oh, girl. I don't know, girl. Lady D, I don't know if Iyanla is. I don't think she got enough. She needs some more letters behind her name before she talked to these two. I don't think Iyanla can do it. I think Iyanla will walk out. I really do. I think Jackie and Chantel needs. I don't know what they need, but I don't know if Iyanla can do it. I think maybe Jesus. It might have to be Jesus to come down and sit in the middle of them. Somebody that they really are going to be quiet and listen to. Because it ain't going to be Iyanla. Because it's not. It's not. But if Jackie and Chantel not talking, then how does she know what Jackie is saying about Brandy? I mean, because she probably talked about it, before she came on the show. You know what I'm saying? She probably has talked about her off camera. I'm sure Jackie talk about all of them off camera. I'm sure Chantel's phone is full of information about these women. Full. I don't think it was like last night. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's that. I don't, I don't think that we came on the show and all of a sudden she just started doing this. Jackie been talking about Brandy for a long time. She talked about him last season, talked about how many women he had sex with. She did that last season. So she probably talked to Chantel about that then. Cause just think about the passive aggressiveness that Jackie said when she got on that boat. Do you remember what she said when she was like, I texted Shannon that I'm on a boat and if I die, I love you. What? And he will be the only one. Jesus will be the only one. Jackie has chosen Doug over her girls. 100%. 100%. 100%. Yeah. And Young Wood called Jackie out. Oh, when she called, you know what? She might be the one there. Cause when she called nephew a gutter snipe, girl, that was I couldn't believe that. Yep, Jackie fighting Chantel on TV is Doug's deal breaker. Doug will choose his daughter over Jackie. Did I not just say that, Lady D? Did I just not say that? I said that. Just like she said, I can call my daddy. Just like she said, I can call my daddy. Jackie was like, what are you doing? You calling your father? Child, if she put her hands on that girl on national TV, and maybe Lady D, I don't know because the show hadn't come out yet. But all that talk about Jackie and Doug being apart, I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. I'm not going to say that because I don't know. But I agree with you. Doug would choose his daughter over Jackie. That is jealousy. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm a mother like Jackie Christie. I would have probably left home a long time ago. You know how kids be like, I'm leaving. I probably would have left when I was 6. That's not funny. She said, you calling my husband? That's exactly what she said. You calling my husband? She's like, that's my daddy. I can call him if I want to. But you see, she didn't do it. You see that Chantel didn't do it. Because if I was Chantel, I would have just called and be like, Dad, your wife is tripping. She didn't got up here pretending like this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. And she said what I'm supposed to do. And then she go over there and call Doug. Angela said, I just think that Chantel's whole purpose of coming on the show was to be combative with Jackie. From day one, she has been at odds with her. Why come on the show? I know. I mean, because it can't be that Chantel was just in the bed like, oh, I want to go on Basketball Wives, right? We got to go to the head of the snake. Is that Shani? What did Shani say? What did Shani say to Jackie and what did Shani say to Chantel? Because I don't think Chantel just decided to come on the show. Because she already is aware of the relationship with her and her mother. It's something in there. Because for Shani to end up in Vegas, I mean, okay, that's Evelyn's birthday. That's her friend. But she was with them for a hot second. So I don't know. I'm not saying it was all 100% Shani's idea. But somebody had to I just don't think she would have done it on her own, Angela. I don't think that. Well, Jackie, this is a good question. What y'all think? What you think about this, Angela? Will Jackie have a storyline without Chantel? What will her storyline be? Yeah. Yeah. It's something. It's definitely something there. 100%. Because that's what I'm saying, Angela. Chantel, I just can't all this time. Like Chantel was on the show before. Chantel has been on the show, but just like coming over to the house or something, but not a regular. You know what I'm saying? And then she hasn't been on the show anymore. I don't think anybody has a storyline. I mean, Jen got married. She got a little storyline, but now where's her husband? Where's her husband? Is this the time when he was in jail? Because we didn't seen Christian in about 4 or 5 episodes. 4 episodes. Mm-hmm. That's probably Shawnee. Yep. Chantel spoke to Laura Govan about Jackie on the show. Oh, Chantel spoke with Laura Govan about Jackie on the show years ago. And oh, I don't know who has a storyline on the show, but Chantel is definitely keeping Jackie relevant. Jackie and Chantel are definitely keeping each other right here where they need to be. Because it is the Jackie and Chantel show. Because honestly, like I said, I totally forgot about Evelyn and Jennifer's beef. Totally forgot about it. Because they traveling together, having dinner together, doing activities separately but together. They doing great. I think it's Shawnee's payback for Jackie getting upset about the promo. Ooh. Ooh, look what God's child. Let me go back to it. Look what God's child said. She said she thinks it's Shawnee's payback for Jackie getting upset about the promo pics last season. Eek, yikes. That could be it. Because was Jackie real cool acting with Shawnee? Was she acting real cool with Shawnee? You're right, Angela, because at this point, nobody has anything. Yeah, Denise and Brittany are fillers. Because I was shocked that Brittany was coming back. I think Evelyn and Jen forgot about that. Look what Miss Lacey said. Because let me tell you what I thought about it. I didn't think about their beef until they were sitting at the table and Evelyn was sitting between Ty and me, and somebody had said something, and Evelyn said, "Is that what's going on between you and Ty?" And then Jennifer said, "You took the words out of my mouth. That's what I was about to say." I said, "Hold up, they're not even talking. Child, I done forgot about all this." You're right, child, they about forgot about it. Girl, what alligator Alcatraz? Yeah. Yeah, I don't need them beefing. No, I don't need Jennifer beefing because Jennifer's voice is too light to beef. You know what I'm saying? Like Evelyn's voice is just very beefy. You know, she can do it, but I think Jennifer's voice is way too Jennifer's voice is way too light to beef. The sun is not on Jackie's side. That's what I want to know, Angela. Who? Girl, you talking about? Lord have mercy. Laura reached out to Chantel. Oh no, we could not have Savannah on no show like this. Savannah cannot be on the show. No. But it would, you know what? If we had a basketball wives like with Savannah and let's say Shawnee and who else? Like some really top tier. Oh, if we had Michael Jordan ex-wife Juanita, you know, just kind of guide the girls. Oh, I would love to hear Juanita stories. Because I'm going to tell you something. When I went back and I started watching season 1 of Basketball Wives, what was so sad was how all the girls' only stories were about the guys cheating on them. That was so sad. Like nobody had anything positive. When Gloria and called off their wedding, boy, they was so happy. And I was like, why y'all this happy about this girl calling her wedding off? Doesn't she, Jennifer? I mean, doesn't she, Brown Sugar Babe? I was thinking the same thing when I look at Jen. It's like fire coming out of her mouth. Yeah, where is he? Like, he is nowhere. Like, they got married in Vegas. And then they came back, and that was it. Shawnee, she's a Shawnee don't need to be back in front of the camera. No, not being a pastor's wife. I forget about that. She a pastor's wife. She doesn't. They stay with the men with the money. Yes, Miss Lacey. I went all the way back to season 1. It is so good. Oh, Basketball Wives was so good. And the way I'm gonna tell you what was sad, the way Jennifer was trying to hold on to Eric. She was trying to hold on to Eric. Now she did all that talking about he can go, we don't do this, blah blah blah, da 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 da. You was at the movies, Peach. What you go see? Superman. For when Jennifer's husband goes back to jail, because it's coming. Yep. Maybe that's where he is right now. Shawnee is not a girl's girl. She feels like, yeah, she's not a girl's girl. And maybe she just a girl's to who she wants to be, but like Mean Girls. Oh, Paula. Let me tell you something, Paula. I think I said this. I did not realize how messy Shawnee was until she got into it with Gloria. And that girl called her a see you next Tuesday. She called her a see you next Tuesday. Then Shawnee gets up and walks outside, walks behind that girl and slams her car door when she gets in the car. I was like, Shawnee, what is wrong with you? Oh, yes. Paula, you are so right. Oh, yeah, they real messy. What you say? You don't like season 1 because the way they treated Tammy. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The way they treated Royce. Yeah, they did treat Royce wrong. Ooh, they treated her wrong. Like, Royce would have activities she would invite them to. They wouldn't come. Ooh. Child. Shawnee switched up on Tammy so tough that even Tammy was allowing the switch up. Because I hadn't got to this episode yet. It's in another season because I stopped and I went back and I started watching Hell's Kitchen. I'm watching about 3 shows right now. So she had got into it with Evelyn and again, and this is after she found out that Evelyn had slept with her man and stuff. She had got into it with Evelyn again, and Shawnee was like, Tammy, you know better. And Tammy was like, okay. Maybe I was wrong. I said, no, Tammy, you're not wrong. They never liked Tammy. Girl, I'm on Hell's Kitchen season 3. Rock just won. Oh, I love it. Yeah, she was. Yeah, I always heard y'all talk about Shawnee being messy, and I see it a little bit, but I can see how y'all can see it from the beginning, because it was her and Evelyn against the world. Oh, a Tammy calling the act with Jennifer's son. Jennifer's son, husband. Girl. Where is calling the act over because now we're just getting Tamar's. Because we're not getting Tammy. I don't review Tammy's anymore. Because Tammy don't come on. It's Love and Hip Hop and then Tamar. Yep. She knew she wasn't her friend. She knew she wasn't about nothing. Hold on, child. Let me see what you're talking about. All right, y'all. Let me see if I got something. We're going to get out of here.
3 young children growing up.
I cannot talk about the kids. Y'all, sometimes I can't talk about stuff in hot topics because it just hurt my feelings about children and stuff. So unless it's something that reoccurs, I don't usually talk about it. Hey, Daphne. So we'll get some more hot topics tomorrow, but wait a minute, Charlie Baltimore pregnant. What? Y'all gonna leave Biggie alone. People can't believe. Oh, did y'all see this? Somebody got in Simon's inbox, and Simon posted it on his story. The woman said, "Good morning, sir. Please, can you marry a broke woman?" Simon said, "No, I'm retired." Girl, we didn't talk about everything, Daphne. You're going to have to go to the replay. You're going to have to run it back. Girl, we didn't talk about everything. I'm talking about everything. I've been here for Tammy since Real World. Yes, I have definitely been here for Tammy. Child, the woman got in his inbox, said, "Good morning, sir. Please, can you marry a broke woman?" "No, I'm tired." Baby. Simon said, "Did you see Porsha in her naked photos? I can't take it. I can't take it no more." Simon is crazy, child. Honey, with all them filters over there in Dubai, like he is just, I was like, child, if you don't go somewhere, enjoy your filtered life, sir, and leave Porsha alone. Because you done got free over there in Dubai talking about you don't have no animosity. Leave her alone. Why on Hollywood Unlocked they posted a pic of Ari Lennox and said her and Clarissa Shields. Let me go over here, girl. Oh, girl, I can't take it. I can't take it. Wait a minute. I cannot take it. Wait a minute. What? Who you say it was? Ari Lennox. Shout out to Coco Jones, honey. She is engaged. I love it. I don't see it. Mm. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Mm. Oh, child. This, yeah, I see how this went down. This Jamal White situation was wild. I look at it. Why do you think Shawnee went on Mary Keon and gave up the $500,000 she was getting from Shaq? Either because she knew she was going to continue to take care of her. Yeah, Shaq the moved out here, girl. Shaq live in Prosper. I think he live in Prosper, Texas. Not Esther Road. Shaq is very close. He has a home out here in Prosper, Texas. So if he need to get to Shawnee, I'm surprised he didn't move to Houston. It's just a 3.5, 4 hour trip. I don't know. But he ain't gonna leave Shawnee alone. He ain't gonna let nothing happen to Shawnee. And I think Keon, he knows that. Any man knows that. You know what? Let me tell you something. Let me say this. I do prefer calling the act unfaithful. I love calling the act unfaithful. But Tamar is made for this. Tamar put them dunks on. Tamar didn't even wear heels on the show. She wear boots and dunks. Tamar put them dunks on and say, "Let's go, let's ride," and be out. I love Tamar on this show. I said in my thing today, if Tamar only does this show and gives us a tune every once in a while, that'll be fine with me. She don't ever have to do nothing else. I think this show is her calling. When she get over here with these people and find out they're doing this crazy stuff, Tamar is good. That's what she shows up. I love her on there. But I do agree. I love Tammy's show more. But Tamar be giving me the business, so I like her too. Do you think Basketball Wives will be renewed or whether they will refresh renewed? I don't think. I honestly, God's child, this is what I honestly think, and I'm not saying I'm right. I think the reason, because a lot of people feel like the reason they're not having a reunion is because they're out. I don't think Basketball Wives are going to be out. Basketball Wives will not film for a year and a half or 2 years. But I think that because of Jackie and Chantel's relationship, I think it's just best not to do a reunion. Honestly, I think that. So I think the regular show, will be back with Evelyn, Jen, um, Jackie. I don't think Chantel will come back though. I don't think Chantel will come back. I don't know. Miles wasn't Shaq's. Girl, no. Miles is Shawnee's son. That's her first son. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's her first son. Shawnee done had a lot of kids. Oh Lord. If you have a Ford or a Nissan, they said please call the dealership about recall on your vehicles. Lord have mercy, I need to call them tomorrow. When Tamar told that dude he wasn't no girl, we did Tamar like this. Tamar said, back at you, girl. Y'all got to, y'all. Tamar is good on that show. If Jen is not in jail, what you talking about? Girl, Miss Lacey. Oh my God, it was so good. Okay, y'all, we gonna get ready to wrap. Ooh, Roger said just cancel Basketball Wives altogether. We're gonna get ready to wrap it up. These 2 hours and 37 minutes coming up has been fantastic. Thank y'all for being here. I think we had some good topics tonight. I think we talked about some really good stuff. I think it was really good. It was a good live. Um, what else? I don't have anything else. I went and looked on what you call to see if there's anything I want to talk to y'all about before I go, but I didn't see it. She had 4 with Shaq, and Miles. She got a lot of kids. Y'all have I found Institute article. Okay, thank you. Jen coming back if she's not in jail. Oh, falling behind Christian. Yeah. Y'all have a good night. I'm about to go get into bed and watch TV. Mother of 6. Everybody, let's say happy birthday to Mother of 6. This is what? Are we still in Cancer season? Happy birthday. What are you going to do tomorrow? Good night. God bless you too, Angela. I thank you all for being here and happy birthday, Mother of 6. You have a good day tomorrow. We had a good time. I'll see y'all next week. I'll see y'all probably before that. We'll go live Sunday night. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go there and listen to Jada too. I can do 2 things at once. I might have to go listen over to Jada also. I didn't realize she was on live tonight. But happy birthday, Mother of 6. Thank you all for being here. It was a great live. We'll see you next week. I'll have some stuff out tomorrow. I'll probably have some stuff out tomorrow. I think I'm going to get a late start tomorrow. I may. And then again, I may do some stuff tonight. Y'all have a good one. Y'all be good. I love y'all deep. Thank y'all for being here. Good night.